Patrice and Dan, these businesses all operate in the same area, so you can't really blame air quality issues on one of them without the evidence. After decades of complaints, I learned new technology could soon make getting that evidence far easier.
When it's a warm day and the air is heavy, it's impossible to breathe. It really is bad.
Gasping for air.
It could be the metals, it could be the fuel.
Pollution has been plaguing the South Providence and Washington Park neighborhoods for generations, some stemming from the proximity to major highways. Other fumes coming from the businesses along Allen's Avenue, where mountains of scrap metal meet the fumes of fuel emissions, heated oil, and asphalt.
I call it the scrapulation trail.
A disappointment for developers like Patrick Conley, who wanted to turn the port into a mixed-use zoning area, only to get struck down by the city council. And for residents like Linda Perry, who've been breathing in those fumes for decades. You must be worried about your health.
Absolutely. I do have asthma, and it's unbelievable how many people in this area have asthma.
Records obtained from the DEM show over the past 5 years, it's received 204 air quality complaints from the Port of Providence area, including 41 against specific businesses. How do you hold these companies accountable?
Primarily through enforcement actions and compliance checks.
Yet, I learned only a few companies have been slapped with violations. Oil company Sprague was ordered to install air pollution control systems following action by DEM. The EPA flagged Sims Metal Management for a Clean Water Act violation in 2020. DEM Director Terry Gray tells me while they're constantly monitoring air quality by the port, pinning complaints to a specific company is no easy task.
There's a lot of potential sources in that concentrated areas. Right now, when those calls come in, we send an inspector out. And the inspector is really relying on his reaction or her reaction to the air quality issues that people are experiencing.
But finding the needle in the haystack could soon get easier.
It's one of the technologies that we're really looking at is a mobile monitoring system where we can drive around a neighborhood or an area and get real-time data.
So this would allow you to go after the companies faster and realize if there is a problem in one particular neighborhood.
We would have that information almost immediately and then be able to act on it.
A long time coming for residents who've been breathing the air in those neighborhoods for years.
There is a concerted effort to address the ills of Allen's Avenue. Finally.
Now, the DEM is applying for a grant for that new technology this month. If you'd like to see how many complaints each of those businesses in that area have racked up over the years, head to our website, turnto10.com. For the NBC Tonight team, I'm Tamara Sakarzik.